The Presidency says it has no knowledge of any request by Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene to step down after he admitted to visiting the Gupta brothers. President Cyril Ramaphosa's spokesperson Khusela Diko says they're not aware of Minister Nene asking to be relieved of his duties. This follows Nene's admission at the state capture inquiry that he had several meetings with the Gupta family during his first term as finance minister and while he was deputy before that. Nene made a public apology about the matter on Friday. Lumkile Mondi, a senior lecturer from the Wits School of Economic and Business Sciences, joins me in the studio for more on this. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. What do you make of this furor around Minister Nene and his calls for him to step down?
In fact, we must remember, just to take the viewers, to the statement made by then Minister of Water and Sanitation around Pravin Gordhan, that, a finance ministry can go. We don't care whether the rand depreciates or not. We'll pick it up. So this is the importance of that position. Therefore, that position really is a position whereby South Africa's risk is measured upon. That is, whether the minister is able to ensure that a country that runs budget deficits, such as ours, and high levels of debt at about 53% of GDP, whether the person that you contract with as a lender, in this case the Minister of Finance, is able and is trustworthy to comply with the covenants of the agreement and therefore deliver on the repayments and the ability of the sovereign to repay its debt. So it's a very sensitive position. So the fact that Minister Nene had frequently been at the Saxon World House raises quite a lot of concerns, purely because of that position he's holding around whether can he be trusted, that he's been associating with people that are allegedly have been engaged in maleficence of the sovereignty of South Africa.
Some people would say it appears that we are criminalizing even meeting the Gupta family. Minister Nene said one of the reasons that he did do that is because you have to engage with stakeholders.
Well, in fact, in the international environment, the Ministry of Finance, or the Minister of Finance, and the governor of the central banks are the most lonely jobs in the world. Because firstly, everything you do, you have to do it in public. So it's not correct for you to be meeting in secret with an individual, etc., because everything that you say could move the market. So typically we'll see the governor and his colleagues, deputy governors, when they go anywhere, they will announce in advance and say, we're going somewhere, this is the speech that we'll write. Because the idea is not to send a message in the market that you've been captured to certain individuals or by certain stakeholders. So it's very important for the Minister of Finance to act in that way and respect the position by always, either with his family or with stakeholders, where publicly everyone knows where the minister is. And everyone, you sign to that as a Minister of Finance or as a governor or deputy governor of a central bank in the world.
I'd like to pause our conversation. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni is about to address the Great Lakes meeting underway on peace and security in the region. The